Verb. We were doing the verb do or does. Now we will ask questions with do or does. Look at the examples below. Can you read some of these questions?
Yes. Do you like vegetables? Does Alan like computer games? Do they work on Sunday? Do
All
you?
right. Yes,
Does
you wanted. Did you want to read again?
No, I just remember do for you and I.
And yes, you, I, and we, and they. And for he, she, and it, it's does.
Does.
Okay.
Does Joanna teach English? Do these girls like to study? Does Phillips like Spanish?
Spinach. Spinach is this leaves. It's a vegetable, I think.
Spanish.
All right. Okay. Match the pictures to the questions. Can you read these questions?
Do we need to buy some food?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a piece of pizza? Does he want to come to the match?
Yes. Okay. See, you will notice in questions, we will not say, does he wants? In questions, we are only saying, does he want? Do you want? Every time we are using questions, we usually don't put the S for any verbs. For even he, she, and it, only for answers. In the questions, we don't have to say, does he want, does he wants, or does she wants. We will say, does he want, does she want. Okay. Here are the some examples. Questions in present simple. Do or does. Do I, do you, do we, do they, and does he, does she, and does it. And the work, play, live, have, cost, need, have are all the verbs. And you can, of course, make the rest of the question whichever question you want to ask. Here are some practicing for the present simple questions. We have want, we have listen, we have drink, and we have rain. The first one they did already. Do you want to go to the cinema? So they already used want. Even if it was he or she, we will not change want into wants. Okay. Number two, does he?
Was this question?
Yes, it's a question.
Because that's the reason we don't put the S.
Yes, that's the reason we are not putting the S.
Okay. Does he drink iced coffee?
Yes, does he drink iced coffee?
Do they listen to the classical music? Does it rain in the London in July?
And already you are changing do and does for he, she. You're adding does in es, so you don't have to change it here because you're already doing in this verb here does, right? So you don't have to do it. That's why.
Yes.
If it was the answer, you will say yes, he does, or yes, he drinks. If you're not using does, then you will say yes, he drinks, or yes, he does. So you're already putting the S. And also in the question, you are saying does he, so you don't have to use the S in the verbs. Okay. 5.
Does he, with the bright colors, paint with the bright colors?
Yes.
Does the supermarket open at 8 a.m.? Do you speak another language?
Do you speak another language?
Do Craig and Jenny play the flute?
Play the flute.
Play the flute.
You know flute? You use this in your mouth and you make music with it. It's a really thin, long metal thing. It's a musical instrument. You play different type of music. You use your fingers and then you blow on the pipe and it will make sounds, different types of sounds.
I know it's not.
Okay.
Flute.
Yes, flute. All right. Look at the pictures and ask questions to your teacher, or just make questions. Any questions you want to make from these pictures, you can make questions. Here are some examples, like you can use, do you like camping? Or you can make a question with it.
Do you have? That's okay.
Okay, do you have?
Or has. Okay. Do you have? Forget.
For have and has. For has,
Got
I think
you.
it's for he, she, and it. And have is for you, I, and we, and they.
Okay. Do you have a garden in your home?
No, I don't. I don't have a garden, but I have some flowers in my house. Okay. Also, by the way, when we are making questions in do you have, we can also say does she have. In questions, we don't have to change has or have. For questions, we can say does she have your book? Does she have a phone? Does she have? Does he have? In questions, not in answers. Okay.
Does she have? Okay.
Does she have? Not does she has. Does she have? Because we are using does, so we don't have to change the have or has. We just keep it have. All right. It's okay. I know it's a little confusing, but you will practice it and then you will get used to it. Okay. Now in number 9, I like vanilla ice cream. How about you? So now you will make a question about it. For example, they did already. Do you like ice cream? I like computer games. How about you? So you can say, do you like computer games? Yes. Do you like computer games? I want to go to the cinema. How about you? Do you?
Do you like to go?
Do you want to go to the cinema?
Cinema.
Yes.
Do you want to go to the cinema?
Okay. Yes, that's right. Do you want to go to the cinema? Because this person is saying, I want to go to the cinema. How about you? Or what about you? Do you want to go to the cinema? Do you like ice cream? They told about himself. He said, I want to go. But now he's asking you. So what question will he ask? He will ask, do you want to go to the cinema? Right? So here, now they're saying, Jim plays football. How about your brother? So for your brother, what will be the question? Does your brother play football? That will be the question. If you are asking a question about your brother, then you will say, does your brother play football? He wants to ask about your brother. So how we will ask? He will say, does your brother play football? Do you understand?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Katie wants to go to Paris. How about her sister? So what question will they make to ask this? How about her sister? Does
her sister want to go to Paris?
Yes. Okay. You can ask different types of questions. Do you play football at the weekend? Or do you watch TV at the weekend? Any type of question. You can use play, watch, listen, go, teach, read. Every verb you can use. And all the things that you want to say, make the question. If, for example, do you play football at the weekend? All right.